What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jay Cuts the Great here from Anime Escape with another Throwing Them Hands Thursdays. This week is Marvel, so we're going to choose a Marvel character. I was going to go originally with Wolverine, but for one, I think I've already did that. I'm pretty confident that deep down in my soul I haven't, but he's like the one everyone expects. But I want to do it a little different this time. So, The person I'm choosing is God King Doom. Now, I know a lot of you are like, God King Doom? Like, who is that? You mean Doctor Doom? Like, yeah, pretty much, I'm gonna break it down for you guys. So, pretty much, there was an event called the Incursions, if I remember the correct name. I believe it is. It's called the Incursions, where the worlds were actually colliding and destroying each other. Doctor Doom, with the Molecule Man, Owen Reese, figured this out and tried to pretty much go in and stop it from happening. They accidentally kill one of the Molecule Men in the universe, and that starts the chain of reaction. So, within that, Doctor Doom, Molecule Man, and Doctor Strange, before their world collide, they go and attack the Beyonders, or whatever you want to call them, Beyonders, who are actually orchestrating this, because they placed a Molecule Man on each planet in each universe, and they were going to do that anyway, but they were just waiting for it to happen, technically. So, they wipe out the Beyonders, and Doctor Doom takes all that power into himself. And that is where God King Doom comes in. He takes a piece from I wouldn't say every universe, majority of the universes, puts it on a new planet, and becomes the ruler of the entire planet. Now, the reason why I don't want to throw hands with this guy. One, he killed Doctor Strange for betraying him, and Doctor Strange has never been a pushover, even when he's lost power and, like back in the day, he was like stupid powerful. But even though his powers waxed and wanes, Doctor Strange has never been a pushover. Never been a pushover at all. He killed Doctor Strange for betraying him. He snatched Thanos' back, his spine out of him. While Thanos was alive, he snatched his spine. He pretty much pulled a Mortal Kombat. Snatched the spine out of him, killed him pretty much instantly. Oh yeah. Black Panther with the Infinity Gauntlet and the Infinity Stones. So, in the story, Black Panther gets Black Panther and Namor gets a message from Doctor Strange, who is dead technically. It's like an astral projection, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much saying, I've gathered these stones from each world, so the Infinity Gauntlet works on this planet. Bet. Black Panther then goes to the Marvel Zombie Universe, which is like each section of the place is walled off. So he goes there, commands the dead, and then goes attack Victor Von Doom and God King Doom. And then Black Panther was like, we have this. I have the Infinity Gauntlet. I have an army of the dead. They're just gonna keep going. We have this. We have the win. We have the W. God King Doom says no. Kills Black Panther with the Infinity Gauntlet on, who he is currently using at the time, with the Infinity Gauntlet on, and just proceeds to decimate everything in his wake. And it is just mind-blowing how powerful this guy is with that. Like, Doctor Doom was already a resilient villain, but with those powers, he's just over the top powerful. And like, my thing is, it's just snatching the spine and skull out of Thanos. Thanos is no pushover, period. Old school comics, new school comics, the movies, the animations, Thanos is no pushover at all. And he just proceeds to snatch his spine out of Thanos with no problem at all. Without question, without concern, he just snatches his spine out of him. Like he's Sub-Zero. And like, those are just some of the things. So if I remember correctly, he's fighting against the Thor Corps, an army of Hulks. I'm trying to remember who else was he. He was like fighting against I think it was like Apocalypse and stuff like he was fighting against so many ridiculous heavy hitters from the Marvel universe, and he was having no problem. And the only way he lost was because Owen Reese, the Molecule Man, who he kept alive because they needed to keep him alive, who he kept alive, maintained his power with the Beyonders. So the only way he lost, he was fighting Reed Richards, and Molecule Man pretty much suggested that, you know, they fight on equal terms or whatever like that. So he stripped Doom of his powers, of the power strand he took from the Beyonders. And that's the only way they won. Cause like if that fight hadn't happened in front of the Molecule Man, Doom would have won, and then that would have been it. That would have been the end of the storyline, and it would have been like, and Doom rules then for the rest of eternity and all time. And it's like, it was been extremely crazy. So it's like, of all the people to get this power, it's Doom. And then like, it's because he also, it's because like when it happened, a couple heroes did survive. Mr. Fantastic survived. Spider-Man Miles Morales, Jane Foster, Thor. It was like a couple heroes. And then when they got there, they were like, oh my God, what is this? And then Thanos and the Black Order showed up, and he just wipes out Thanos and the Black Order. And I'm like, Jesus, like seriously. Come to find out, he married Mr. Fantastic's wife and took his kids and wiped their memory. And I was like, this is bananas. This guy's power is like over the top right now. So that's kind of why that's not kind of why. That's why I don't, if something like that would have really happened in the real world, knowing it's not gonna happen, but if something like that would have happened in the real world and you come across a guy and he's like, my name is Dr. Doom, and I have all this power, and I can warp reality and everything like that and destroy anyone. Are you really gonna be the first one to be like, I'm gonna throw hands with this guy? No, you're not. You're gonna be at the back of the line, like, what number am I to kiss his boot? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm not even going front. Because like, you're obliterated. Without a thought, without a suggestion, without a moving of his body, you're obliterated. And that's why I choose him, God King Doom, as the Throwing Them Hands Thursday person of the week. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, watching my videos. Leave a like, subscribe if you like, and I'll see you next time. In the meantime, stay true, stay savage, my friends, and I'm out.